What's up, fams? Now, you guys know, if I don't say, well, god dang, it's very serious, okay? I need you guys to listen very carefully to what I'm saying. I'm not about to get in your pockets or ask you for money or anything like that. But if I make you laugh and you enjoy my videos, if I brighten your day or whatever the case is, you just enjoy me. Hell, if you just hate me, okay? Go to the link in the description and subscribe to that channel if you guys want to continue to see my videos. YouTube is a very changing place right now. Just like our ancestors and the humans before us, we must adapt. If you don't adapt, you will die off. So I need you guys to go subscribe to that channel. The link is going to be in the description. If you want to continue to see my videos, if you enjoy them, go subscribe to that channel. Now, at the moment, do not unsub from this channel. Stay subbed. I promise you guys, I will explain everything very soon, okay? But for the time being, go subscribe to that channel. Make sure you turn on notifications and all that good stuff, all right? Let's get this started. So you guys know, I'm a fan of hip-hop. I watch all kinds of stuff, right? I watch Charlamagne the God. I watch Ebro. I even watch a little bit of TMZ every now and then, okay? So one thing I do usually every day, I watch a show called Everyday Struggle. It's a show that is on Complex, and to be honest, I'm not a fan of Complex. I feel like Complex is usually behind when it comes to the news. Most of the time, I'm beating them to the news, or even they seem well out of touch. In my opinion, the best thing they have going right now is a show called Everyday Struggle. So I will usually watch this show every day, and the show is DJ AK, of course, and it has Joe Budden on it. I watch all of Joe Budden's stuff, podcasts, everything. The guy is very bright and intelligent when it comes to the music industry. So today they had on Lil Yachty, okay? Now, Joe hasn't been a fan of Lil Yachty. He's been taking shots at him. You can tell that there was some tension between the two, but at the same time, they were trying to put things behind each other, and that's what's going to happen. Now, a question was asked to Lil Yachty. They asked him, are you on a 360 deal? Now, for the people out there who don't know what a 360 deal is, let me explain it to you. A 360 deal is something that they have introduced into the music industry, right? They use this contract to pretty much milk anything and everything they can from new artists, such as if you're selling a t-shirt, the label gets a percentage of that. If you're on tour, the label gets a percentage of that. If you have any commercials, the label gets a percentage of that. Selling records, of course, the label's always going to get a percentage of that. So to sum everything up, anything you do, the label's going to take a percentage of it. Now, before the 360 deal entered the music industry, the only time a label would take money from you is when they give you an advance. Of course, you got to pay that back, or they take a percentage of your record. You know, every time you sell a record, they got to get their percentage. So you can go out and do anything you want and they wouldn't take your money. Now, the reason they introduced this whole 360 business, we're in a new age now where everyone is downloading music illegally. So record labels are like, whoa, we're not making money anymore. So we got to find ways of how we can make money off of you. So anything you do, we're going to take money from it. We need a percentage. So Joe Budden asked Lil Yachty, was he signed to a 360 deal? The most shocking thing of all was hearing Lil Yachty not know what he signed to. All he knows is that he's getting money. Now, this scares me because we have someone like Lil Wayne who probably signed a lifetime deal with Cash Money, doesn't really own Young Money, has it tatted on his skin, and was screaming it every song. Signed Drake and Nicki. But to be honest, Birdman's get a bigger piece of the pie than he is from those two artists. And Wayne signed them. Isn't that crazy? I'm not gonna lie, at one point I used to hate Lil Yachty, but I think he makes some cool music. Of course, like, I don't just listen to that all the time. I like to listen to everything. Most of the stuff I listen to is classic rap, but every now and then I'll listen to, you know, Lil Yachty's side of music, if that makes any sense. So that way I know what's going on. Now, people in the comment section were also aware of this. They were shocked. I mean, one guy said, the scariest thing revealed in this episode is Lil Yachty not knowing what kind of deal he's in. Read your contracts. Now, we're talking about someone that's making millions of dollars. Now, throughout this whole episode, Lil Yachty prided himself on being about his business, such as getting deals with Nautica, having a deal with Target, and the list goes on and on with all the deals that Lil Yachty has. But here's the thing. Coming from him, he doesn't know what kind of deal he has. So that means he doesn't know how many hens are in the cookie jar. Now, of course, this could have been a situation where he didn't want to tell us. But here's the thing. If you have a regular contract, there's no reason to hide that. I can see why he would want to hide the fact that he signed to a 360 deal. I can get that. But him not knowing what type of deal he signed made him look it made him look stupid in a way. But at the same time, I was more sad for the guy. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Like I said, man, in the age of Lil Wayne being held hostage with his contract issue, and hearing Lil Yachty say he doesn't know what type of deal he has, man, I worry for the guy.